I love that taunt, Danny. I gotta get me a taunt. Give me something.
Danny, who has better moves, your My Player or you in real life?
Oh, definitely my player. Please don't ever make me prove that that's true.
No, I won't.
I love the theater. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault.
I was trying to get it to you, Jordan, actually.
That was my fault. I got to set you up bad.
We're good.
We're coming to paint.
They're going to be in the paint a lot.
I'm telling you, I love this lineup. Two great centers. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I love this.
He gonna miss.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Now here's Fox. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Porter with it. On the wing, Green. Here's Şengün. It doesn't go for him. Sabonis with some nice D. Here's Novak. Excellent D there from Tate. Pass to Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Here's Tate after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Shots good by Novak.
And that right there is some grown man strength from MP to be able to finish on that play.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Porter finds Şengün. Porter against Fox. Porter in the post. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They won the last game against these guys because of their shooting.
Novak hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
See, now remember, people have questioned MP's talent, but they have never, and I repeat, never, have they questioned his desire.
Now here's Green. 23 points for him last game against Sacramento. MP against Tate. Inside. 6 to shoot. Porter's shot is off.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
MP against Tate. MP again. MP's got 6. The Rockets trail.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
Timeout called. Houston. And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
Houston making some changes. Garubas checked in for Smith. Robinson comes in for Tate. And it's Christopher in for Porter Jr.
The defense does have Green well covered, but look, he fights through it and finds a way inside.
Outside Herter. To the inside. Here's Novak. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Christopher. MP against Robinson. Now Şengün. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fox, the pass to MP. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. He's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Robinson. Houston making some changes. Cauley Stein comes in for Şengün. And Washington is subbed in for Green. And the Kings also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. Back. And MP throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Washington, currently averaging 5 points a game. Fades and shoots. Barnes with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Novak. And yep, it's good. MP's got 14.
They're really working the paint now.
The Rockets have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Christopher. Back to Washington. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Garuba. Robinson on the wing. Over MP. Robinson can't hit. MP against Robinson. And MP throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings? Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Tate and Smith at the forward spots. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped 50 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Excellent D there from Tate.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And that one's good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Outside Davis. Tate against MP. It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And MP with a basket on the assist by Davis. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside Tate. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Davis, the pass to MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tate.
Look at MP, knows how heavily he's being guarded and decided to go with the pump.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Robinson comes in for Tate. Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Davis. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. No good. Sabonis with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
For 3, Robinson. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. We know about the Kings. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Sacramento. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Malik Monk. And it's MP in at the 3. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Fox. Porter against Fox. 5 on the clock. Porter's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fox outside. Here's Novak. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Davis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Novak. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Back to Porter. Outside for Green. Pass to Tate. Count it. Tate's got his first points of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Davis, the pass to MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Tate. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds now.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for it.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Fox against Porter. Over Fox. Porter's shot is off.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Sabonis. Barnes comes in for Murray. Herter's checked in for Davis. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Garuba. Robinson with it. They need this. Barnes with the rebound. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Washington. That shot off. And the Kings going the other way now. Mitchell, the pass to MP. From the left block. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Christopher. And here's Cauley Stein. Outside Robinson. Over MP. Robinson gets the bucket. For Sacramento, they've gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Robinson with a steal. Here's Christopher. Herter defending. Christopher's shot is good.
Yeah, nice setup by Washington. A combo guard who's working to become an efficient floor leader.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Sacramento with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Josh Christopher. Duncan Robinson is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Washington, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Kings. Floats one up. Christopher's shot is good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
MP left side. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Christopher. Back to Robinson. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 7 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Outside Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And seems hard to believe. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Great game.
Exact same. I like to look like myself in the game.
Oh, that's a good shot. Let's go. Bash, cast, splash.
baby.
Oh, Danny. That's Danny the goal right there.
Okay.
Let's go.
3-point specialist. See, I need shooters like this all the time when I'm streaming.
Oh, man.
They be out there bricking.
Now I understand why Bash never invites me when I want to play with him. He's like, I need guys that can shoot. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Going to the paint.
Yep.
They get nothing down here.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We got the best centers out here.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Christian Wood is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Some exciting news for MP fans as we now have confirmation that it'll appear in the dunk contest. Just another reason, Greg, not to miss All-Star Weekend this year.
And I'm very curious about what he's cooking up for the contest. A guy with his athletic ability could make a huge splash. Maybe we'll even get a little preview here tonight.
Just remarkable concentration right there from MP. Looks so confident, even with the contact.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Doncic with the bucket.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
MP against Hardaway. And he makes that one. Novak's got his second basket of the night.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Hardaway, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Monk's shot's good.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Doncic passes to Irving. Hardaway with it. Covered by MP. Hardaway, well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Novak kicks to Fox. And here is Monk. Pass to Novak. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent, Greg, those shooters from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul. Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage,
for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Olenek, he's checked in for Sabonis. Barnes comes in for Murray. And Davian Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And so it's Irving with for Dallas, trailing by 2. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. The 9-foot shot and another basket for Dallas.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
To the inside, and the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Green. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving, good.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Pass to Olenek. To the middle. Here's Novak. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Green up on top. Hardy passes to Powell. The drive by Green. Just 5 to shoot. McGee trying to break free. That one goes in. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Novak lays it up and banks it in.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Reggie Bullock is out there with Hardaway. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Wood in at the 5, home in the paint. The Mavericks leading. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, GA. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Passes it to Hardaway. Wood trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you have to love the impact that... It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Monk, and it's Novak in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Doncic passes to Bullock. On the wing, Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving can be the catalyst, or he can be the finisher. Catch and shoot game is on point.
Fox dishes to Novak. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic passes to Irving. Now here's Bullock. He's covered by Murray. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic kicks to Irving. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And here are the Kings now. It's a 5-point game. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. It's tipped. Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Fox with the steal. Now, here's MP. He's guarded by Bullock. Banked in off the glass. Novak's got 23.
We'll love the powering through on that one. MP doesn't back down.
Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Kicks to Bullock. Clock at 4. Again the miss by the Mavericks. The Kings trail by 3. Novak inside. Guarded by Doncic. Novak misses.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And it's Doncic missing. And so MV will bring it up for Sacramento. And the layup is good. Novak's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's what you call running the floor with a purpose. MP makes sure to cap off the fast break with a nice finish.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Harrison Barnes comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Monk. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. The Kings trailing. Here's Novak. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Novak's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
MP, give him a little sauce on the drive, okay?
Mavericks trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here. to regain some confidence.
From deep, Green. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Novak inside. He's against Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the pump fake there from MP? Totally fooling the defense there and able to draw the foul.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Sacramento. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Green. And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Sacramento making a switch here. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Sabonis against Wood. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Wood. Kyrie Irving is out there with Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Hardaway in at the 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Irving, back to Doncic. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
The drive by MP. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
No problem with the contact there. MP with the easy finish.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Clock at 6. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Novak. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Sacramento leading by 13. Nasty move. That one falls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Fox dishes to Novak. And he converts the layup. Novak's got 40 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Hardaway. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
And that one's good by Novak. Novak's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Novak, and he gets it to go. Novak's got 44.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Sacramento.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Len's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. Davis is checked in for Malik Monk. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.